purpose of almost everything we do in early childhood is to help our children become independent adults. Bedtime routines is just another opportunity for us to encourage these early learning skills. Bedtime routines are important because they provide our children with consistency and clear expectations for what is expected of them. When we communicate clearly what we want our children to be doing or how we want them to behave, it tends to limit negative behaviors. This can also encourage them to develop other skills. If they're distracted by behavior or they don't know what's next or what's coming next, and they tend to be having a meltdown, then they're not ready for the other things that you can get out of bedtime routines, like language development, and just that bonding you have between you and your little one. Now let's get into the different things that you can include in your bedtime routine. Of course, I'm going to start with what I think is probably the most important, hygiene. Starting your nightly routine with a bath time shows your children that it's important to take care of their bodies, to clean their bodies, but also it's telling their bodies that we're getting ready for sleep. I would follow that bath with continuing the hygiene and brushing our teeth. Brushing our teeth is really, really important for those early teeth, even if they haven't lost them for those adult teeth yet. It's important to take care of our oral hygiene. Next is something that you can include in every step of your bedtime routine. Also, any other routine you have during the day. Communication. This is such a great time to chat with your kiddo, not only about their day, their favorite things they did that day, maybe their favorite toy they just got, or even just connecting, playing, making up silly things in the bathtub. It's always a really great opportunity to make connections and form bonds with your little one. Continuing with those communication skills, we're going to step into the next part of reading with your children. Reading with your child is so important to develop those early literacy skills, but it's also another opportunity to connect and bond. Don't forget to have fun. This is definitely a time to calm down and get ready for bed, but it doesn't mean you can't be silly with it. After you've finished reading a book with your child, or maybe a few, now it's time to make the final connection to get them ready for sleep, which is just the physical contact between you and your child, meaning cuddling, rubbing their back, scratching their back, rocking them, anything like this to get their body ready and show them it's time for sleep. This is a perfect way to connect with your little one and also show them this physical touch is important for our bodies when we need to show them it's time to go to sleep. Now I want you to notice something really important that I did not include in the bedtime routine. That's technology and screen time. Studies have shown that kids who watch screens or watch shows before they go to bed tend to sleep less and take longer to go to sleep. This is not the best practice for getting their bodies ready for the school year or ready for learning or activities or anything in the day to follow. Remember, at the end of the day, the two most important parts about a bedtime routine are consistency, meaning keeping it the same every single night so your kid knows what to expect, and then also connection. This is all about connecting with your child. Have some fun, love on them, talk to them, listen to them. This is a perfect moment to connect with your child every single night.